Miles Harris, aka Crazy Dog. Hey, guess what? This is your first time tuning in. Go ahead. Hit dog on subscribe button. Hit notification bell every time I post up new content. Dog on subscribe button. Hit. Also, like this video, share this video, hype this video, whatever the fuck that means. Y'all already know. Shit, taste the beverage. Well, apparently, it seems to be I don't want to say that Officer Tatum didn't put his foot in the mouth again, but apparently he said something about Michelle Obama that the two goons that actually I really gonna that I'm gonna be talking about here. And I'm talking about DL and motherfucking Avery Spears. I was like, motherfucker, as far as I'm sorry, change your fucking name, right? Change your first name to something else. You don't deserve to be a motherfucking Avery as far as I'm concerned. So, but in another case, he was talking about Michelle Obama, former first lady, which I don't know. That's I'm gonna leave that alone, right? But what this man see this what kills me is like anybody get on the internet say what they want to say about anything or anybody. But God forbid if somebody say anything about Michelle Obama. Oh my God. Shut down everything. I'm like, and I'll be the first one to tell you. I agree with Officer Tatum. That bitch is ugly. Right? Looks like she got cotton balls in her mouth. Right? So my wife, on the other hand, beautiful than a motherfucker. Y'all done seen it in some of my videos. Hell, some of us that did videos together. That's my opinion. Let you some bitches come after me. Right? But I already know. Don't nobody know who the fuck Apollo Harris is. Right? But hey, it is what it is. Y'all leave this man alone because he decided he wanted to talk about somebody. So, I mean, we're going to sit back and we're going to let this shit play. All right? Or we're going to let some of it play.
Is getting absolutely hammered by black comedians right now. Days after Godfrey branded the conservative commentator a super coon over his rhetoric surrounding Nolan Wells, both D.L. Hughley and Aries Spears have now gone after...
Okay, before we go on further, I just want to say this. D.L. Hughley has never been funny. The only thing what this bastard does is talk about people and artists. He didn't have no art. If he didn't have no artists, nobody would know that this motherfucker existed. Okay, I'm just putting it out there, right? That bullshit what you did on Kings of Comedy. Okay, if indeed that's what the fuck you want to call it. Now some of the stuff, I get it, but no, partner. Avery Spears, somebody who could have made it and didn't make it. Now you fat as shit. I mean, come on now. We got to do a little bit better than what the fuck we doing. So let's go.
Tatum on their respective podcasts, and remarkably, all three comedians seem to have arrived at almost exactly the same criticism. Their issue is not simply that Brandon Tatum is conservative, it is that whenever black people are involved, Tatum suddenly becomes Captain Accountability. But when white racism enters the conversation, that same energy seems to disappear.
I think that Miss Rachel right now is one of my favorite white people for the week.
One of your favorites. One of my favorite white.
See, there she is. That's what got a favorite crackhead.
I was just about to say your favorite crackhead is a white man.
I'm scared to ask what's next.
The whites is having a pretty good little run right now.
They running the board.
I'm telling you, I would trade Miss Rachel and Nancy Grace for Brandon Tatum and Stephen A. Smith today.
Trade.
And speaking of Brandon Tatum, this dude is always, why don't you debate me?
And so this motherfucker, see, now they talking about switching motherfuckers out. Okay, so you bit off Dave Chappelle. Wow. Okay.
Who told this feeble-minded imp that he was bright? Now, I ain't no wordsmith, but this dude mangles words. Did you see when he was talking to Nancy Grace? He told, I don't know the ideology. No, that's not, it's me with methodology, dickhead. This whole dude's premise is that I was a cop and I was on the street. You were on the streets of Tucson.
Yes.
The state.
Okay, so here it is, right here, right? So he was a cop. So you said, so you clowned in Tucson. Motherfucker, what you did? What did you actually really do that was motherfucking worthwhile? What? Tell a joke here and there? And it's like what I said, you ain't even that goddamn funny. You ain't that motherfucking spectacular and funny. As far as I'm concerned. So what the fuck? What you talking? You clown this man's job? Like really? So that's what the fuck we do now. Okay, all right. Fuck games as usual. Y'all already know what the fuck the crazy uncle did. Right? So hey, it is what it is.
Banking streets of Tucson. You know, when he left, you know what Tucson is a city. It's a growing city, obviously. It has 500,000 people. You know what percentage of black people Tucson had? 3.6%. So that's roughly 19,000 people. And out of those 19,000 people, about half of them are probably women, right?
Right.
Some of them are children and old people, right? So you might be down to 2,000 or 3,000 people. And those 2,000 or 3,000 people that you police gave you this insight. Now you know how to make police stops.
Clown.
The only you had more black people in your house than you stopped.
Wow.
But he plays this thing, and what he does, he plays this thing like he has such experiences. And that's why he's always.
You know, for the most part, right? You know, I actually like really want to try to, I'm not going to try, but I tend to put him and Corey Holcomb in the same category. Corey Holcomb got his yes people, so does DL. I'm just laying and waiting for any of those two or three, or how many people that he got on his show to have a real serious misunderstanding and see what the fuck happens to him. Not to say, because the only reason why I'm saying it because I know a lot of y'all saw it, you know, that shit would happen with Corey and Darlene, but you know, all because she liked Godfrey's, you know, comedic material. And Corey got all her, you know, Corey being the type of bitch that he is, right? You know, got all butthurt about it. You know, I'm just like, hey, dog, you know, shut the fuck up and come. Let's go.
Like even with the Sandra Massey thing, real policemen, people were really like, I don't know, you know, I'm sure that urban policing has a challenge in any city, but he plays it like he was in Harlem and Compton, like he was in Memphis
for 20 years.
You in Tucson.
Yeah, Tucson.
If you pull niggas over there, the same two people.
Now, to be fair to Tatum, his official biography says he did more than community relations. During those 6 years, he served in roles including SWAT, field training, and public information. So dismissing his entire police career would be unfair. DL's larger point, however, is that 6 years as a Tucson officer does not automatically give somebody universal authority on policing Black America. And from there, the gloves completely came off.
The way he calls himself officer, you were officer for 6 years, a community relations dude, and now you talk as if you stop people.
Yeah. And when did you become a detective? And where did you get the experience for that?
You
I mean, but I will say this much here, right? You know, I'm just like, okay, because they it's quite obvious. I don't know if they talking about the same shit here, but I'm like, but they clowning this dude, right? I'm like, did you become a police officer? Did anything? Have you done anything that actually really that you had to put your life on the line every day, or you know, on a day, or not? I don't want to say every day, but what the fuck have y'all done? Right? You know, you motherfucker, you are like, okay, white folks can't get crazy. Yes, the fuck they can, right? You know, so before you start clowning somebody, right? Yo, I mean, take in consideration, hey, look, this is for however long he did it, right? He did it. The fuck did you do? Plain and simple. besides sell a motherfucking joke. And then, and just like what I said, jokes wasn't really all that goddamn fun, dog. So let's go.
Shitty influencer too, but this dude, you won't debate me. He went on the what was that?
Jubilee.
Oh, the Jubilee 20
Everybody whipped his ass.
Yeah, man.
What you're describing is a byproduct of poverty, right? And what we know under a capitalist system is that poverty compounds over time in history as well as wealth. And what has happened systematically as well as systemically in this system is that Black people have been pushed away from wealth creating mechanisms. This has happened for generations, even past slavery.
Ari Spears made almost the exact same argument on his podcast. Spears called Tatum the final boss of Coons and accused him of stuff.
Okay, now I know and so again, I didn't, first and foremost, I didn't said enough about Ari Spears anyway. I already called him a fat tub of shit, even though he said that shit about Lizzo, right? You know, but and it's always Black folks, so-called Black folks, right? You know, that are gonna sit up here and be like, I mean, how you gonna call somebody else a cool? I'm like, I'm still, what group of super Black people? Let's just say that there's a group of super Black people out there. We're gonna call them the super elders, right? I want to know, okay, who died and left your ass in charge? Or who the hell you need to call, or who you can actually really call somebody a coon or Uncle Tom, or who left your big Black ass in charge? I mean, just tell me that. Right? Y'all going off of what this man feels about a certain individual. And I just wanted to say, hold on, because I got to find that one. I got to find that one where they was actually really talking about it. Hold on, y'all. So, where he was actually really talking about, you know, Michelle Obama or Big Mike, as most people, as what she is affectionately known as. Just hold on for a minute. Right? Shit. Where you at? Okay. Damn, did I watch all this shit today? Yeah, right here. This dude.
It's becoming out there.
Okay.
This woman act like she cute.
Okay, so this is it right here, y'all. This is it. This is the one. This is the play. This is the play. This is what we want right here. Okay, so hold on. Let me do this right fast. Now, again, mind you, right? This is this guy's own opinion. This guy is expressing his own opinion. So we're gonna let this shit play. Right? Let's go.
Cute though. Michelle Obama is not a good-looking woman, and it's okay to not be good-looking. Everybody can't be fine, like my wife.
What now?
Everybody can't be fine, like my wife.
Oh my God, bro. Oh hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
You can't. Everybody can't be fine like that.
All right, y'all. Y'all get in here.
Okay, now first and foremost, okay, I gotta ask the question. Right? What is wrong with the fuck that he just said? Don't worry, I'll wait. Because I'll be the first one to tell you. My wife, beautiful motherfucker ever. Right? And so I could be like, and y'all I already told you. Michelle, I'm telling you, she looked like she got cotton balls in her mouth, right? And she looked like that somebody like really compared to it was this one character, with this one cartoon character. It was blue, it had gills and all that kind of shit. And the damn teeth were almost damn near similar to Michelle Obama's teeth, right? Me personally, I really don't. Me honestly, I don't see nothing wrong with what the fuck he said, right? But this is when you get old dick rider like this motherfucker here, and the two that I just mentioned, I just showed y'all, right? I'm just like, dog, what?
Here, man, we got something to talk about real quick, and I'm gonna keep this real light and I'm gonna keep this real simple, because one thing that I don't like with the internet is when families get involved, right? I'm not a fan of shit on the internet with families getting involved. It's just not my thing, right? I don't like to see it. I always feel like in situations, there's always someone innocent in these situations, man. Somebody who really didn't ask for the attention, somebody who really didn't ask to be inserted in your online bullshit, man. So I'm never a fan of families getting involved, but I feel a little bit different about this one because Brandon Tatum decided to say a couple things about Michelle Obama.
No, you don't fucked up, Thomas. No.
And look, man, I don't know what this had to do with anything he was talking about, but he decided he wanted to.
So in a sense, you probably tried to admit that you saw a clip and you took it out of context. See, that's basically what happens with a lot of these clips out here. They'll put like this. They'll do just enough, right? And they're like, this is what the fuck we gonna run with, right? And then people like you and like D.L. Hughley and Avery Spears, right? What they did, they went out there, put the bait on the hook, toss it out there in that water, your ass bit it. Now you flopping around in the damn air. And then 9 times out of 10, they're gonna put you at the bottom of the boat. And you're gonna be flopping until you can't breathe no goddamn. All 9 times out of 10 because you done took some shit out of context. Let's go.
To say some things about Michelle Obama. And all it did in return was insert his wife into this situation. And now Brandon Tatum has opened up a motherfucking portal that he cannot close. And I don't know what he expected to come out of this. And look, man, I tell y'all like this, man. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If that person does it.
Okay, then. So, see, right here, right? If that's how that man feels, why are you talking? Why was DL and Avery Spears, why were they talking? Right? If that's how that man feels, why y'all on that man case? Plain and simple. Right? Now, I'll be the first one to tell you. I don't agree with every goddamn thing that Officer Tatum has to say. Right? That's just me, and it's probably going to go for a whole lot of other folks. I just know that every show that I put on my channel, like the one that I did about the whole Lindsay Clancy woman, right? Right to this day, I don't think she killed none of her kids. The bitch in the goddamn wheelchair, right? That's just how I feel about it, right? And then maybe, just maybe, that's why the women out there, hey, guess what? She paralyzed. Or partially paralyzed. Ain't no child that's gonna let you just choke their ass out. I'm sorry. Let's go.
For you, and that person is who you love, and that person is what makes it happen for you, so be it, man. But I did see a clip of his wife say something, and it automatically hit me that, okay, I get why y'all together. Y'all motherfucking deserve each other. But let's check this out. Here's what Tatum had to say about Michelle Obama.
I don't care what nobody say. Now, I don't know if she a man or not. I don't think she is. But I will
I mean, come on, man.
say, y'all quit lying to this woman, act like she cute, though.
There's a lot of motherfuckers out there calling her Big Mike. I mean, hell, President Obama just said, go back, young man, go back and watch that one speech. What he says, Michael and I mean, now let them put it like, let them tell it, they've been married, 20 plus years, right? How you gonna fuck up your wife's name like that? Don't worry, I'll wait. I mean, with my first marriage, now one time did I fuck up my wife's name, right? to my second marriage with my wife, Shanisha. I call her Nisha, I call her Sweet Sweet, but not one time have I fucked up my wife's name. You know, so, and just like I say, me and Nisha, we've been knowing each other for years, ever since we were kids. I never fucked up a name then, I'm not fucking it up now. So, again, what we talking? What we talking? Let's go.
You don't think she cute? Looking at it.
Damn, okay, you look like a bitch.
Michelle Obama is that.
I mean, come on, man.
We'll say y'all quit lying to this woman, act like she cute though.
You don't think she cute?
Boy, I don't know. You look like you on the flip side. Look like you take it up the. You look like you take it up the poop chute. Just saying. Right? Pants way too fucking tight. If I didn't know any better, I would say that Big Mike got more dick than you, dog. I mean, but hey, again, that still doesn't take away the fact of how he felt about Michelle Obama, aka Big Mike, or whatever the fuck you want to call her, right? That still don't take away how he feels towards that particular woman and how he feels about his wife. Let's go.
Looking at it.
Michelle Obama is not a good-looking woman, and it's okay to not be good-looking. Everybody can't be fine, like my wife.
What now?
Everybody can't be fine, like my wife.
Oh my God, bro. Oh hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
You can't. Everybody can't be fine like that.
Yeah, so everybody can't be fine like my wife. No, dog. I don't know what you thought was going to come from this. I don't even know what the whole point of this was. It makes zero sense to me. But all this did was it prompted people to go look at your wife. I mean, bro, why bring attention to this? Why even do this? I can't even sit here and say his wife is an innocent party in this because she say foul shit too. I feel like a lot of the shit that Brandon Tatum does, his wife is the backbone of that shit. She's in the background orchestrating strings and doing all this shit to allow him to do shit like this.
Everybody can't be fine, like my wife.
They a pair of motherfucking bullshitters. But look what it did, man. All it did was give people the opportunity to go look. Look what
Oh my
man,
God.
come on, man.
Okay. She's looking rather rough right there. Okay, but again, I'm not married to. That's Brandon Tatum. Okay.
Everybody can't be fine, like my wife.
Tatum, you did this to yourself, man. All it did was bring the attention to you.
Again, that's what. Okay, the mirror sitting out there a little bit, but but again, this is this man's wife. Apparently, he saw something in her that the rest of us, just quite honest, can't possibly see, right? But I don't need to see. I'm married. I got mine. He got his. I mean, in his eyes, right? She the most beautiful thing. She probably about as beautiful as a freshly cooked rotisserie chicken, a piece of salmon, a porterhouse steak, or a tomahawk steak, or a bowl of goddamn oxtail stew, right? That man wife. He love his wife. Y'all leave that man alone, okay? Let's go.
Now, people are looking for your wife. The comment section is just full of this. I'm not going to sit here and bash how she looks. I don't care how she looks. That's your wife, dog. But listen.
But why you clowning? Why you clowning?
And to basically downplay a black woman, former first lady at that, people not gonna play. But Tatum has gotten his confidence where he feels like he could say whatever he wants, and he feels like he's justified in the shit that he's saying.
And why wouldn't he be? Why wouldn't he be? Explain this. Explain this to me, right? Any man that is married or is dating somebody, they gonna think the world of that woman. And so you tearing You along with, down low Hughley and fat ass Spears, just like I say, dog, change your fucking name. Change your fucking first name. Right? You are an insult to the whole Aries nation, as far as I'm concerned. Right? So, but dog, is this how that man feel? That's how that man feel. Right? Let's look at your wife. Where your wife at? So I'm just saying.
Everybody can't be fine, like my wife.
Now I don't know if you was in some place of some trance where you felt like your wife was like top 10 model of the year. And again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So maybe you did feel that.
Okay, I done had enough of that shit. Because here's the deal, people. Right? Whatever that you decide to walk down the aisle with, right? Then it's quite obvious that you thought enough of that woman. Hey, look, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, right? Or that's the goal, to spend the rest of my natural life with you. So yeah, he called her fine all goddamn day long, right? He called every like that. Shit, he can call my wife ugly. I'm like, but I'm just like, okay, dog, that's your opinion. Right? And then I'm gonna fire back. But then again, I'm just like, okay, at you gotta be like, okay, at what point of the junction are you actually really gonna just say, okay, you know what? This what the fuck that man said, I'm gonna let him have it. No, that motherfucker gotta go out and try to tear this man down because of how he feel about another motherfucker. Right? And like I said, he sit up there and said it, right? And I'm like, okay, look, I don't know if she's a man or not, but let's be real. Let's not act like this woman is cute because she ain't. She look like a dude. As far as I'm concerned, probably is. Right? But don't do that. Don't do that. It's quite obvious. I almost have to go back to that one video, that one podcast that I did. And basically what the guy said was, hey, put it like this. If they ain't hating on you, it's something that you ain't doing right. Okay, y'all hating on Officer Tatum. Y'all hating on this man. All because of what the fuck he said. Right? He picked out a certain individual. He said what he had to say. Now, here come everybody else. Now they want to go find Officer Tatum's wife. And and then who's to say that's his motherfucking wife? Y'all done took shit out of context. That's what you motherfuckers do. Y'all will take shit out of context. And then you put it on you put it on you record it and then you post it up, right? And then here come everybody, right? And matter of fact, right? Y'all just as bad as the big fish. Because y'all clinging on every word what this bastard done said. Okay? So guess what? Not only is the big fish flopping, you flopping around too. Plain and simple, y'all. Y'all, whoo, boy. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to motherfucking stop, really. Taking shit out of context, right? And then 9 times out of 10, whatever that interview, we really don't even know how old that interview is, right? That could have been some shit done years ago. And then, like I say, I'm on the side, like, okay, oh, Big Mike, yeah. She probably is a dude. Shit, she bigger than Barack or Barry. We don't even know what the fuck his real name is. I'm just trying to, and then, like I said, go back. Matter of fact, I got it on my motherfucking playlist. I have that on, matter of fact, hold on, y'all. I thought I was done, but just to get, just to shut some of you motherfuckers up, right? Hopefully I go on my goddamn playlist here. Hold on. Where have I playlist? It should be. Hold on. Let's see. No. Yeah, right there. I want y'all to hear this.
Mr. President.
I want y'all to hear this. Right? I hate to sound like old broke ass record, but I really want y'all to hear this. Right? And this is the whole speech, to my understanding. Right? Watch YouTube, they're gonna take this shit down. They're gonna take it down, I already know.
Mr. Vice President. And I also want to recognize talented people, spokesmen, U.S. Naval Force returning home bearing the scars of war. He truly came up from the grassroots. Chief, President of the United States, Barack Obama.
Okay.
Service secretaries, distinguished guests, and men and women of the finest military in the world. And most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah, Michael and I.
Bam. There it is right there, y'all. There it is. And they've been married how long? And then y'all wonder why Officer Tatum said what the fuck he said. Right? Right there. You know what? Hold on.
Also want to acknowledge in the world. And most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah, Michael and I.
Okay. I'm done with it. Y'all. There's nothing else needs to be said. So I'm just looking at this like, okay, hey, guess what? Officer Tatum said what the fuck he wanted to say. That's how that man felt. Or that's how that man feels. So y'all get on this motherfucker because of how he feels towards another motherfucker or towards another woman. Which that could be questionable. Right? But I'm just like, dog, fellas, leave that man alone. If he think his wife beautiful, then okay, hey, his wife is beautiful. That's all what shit motherfucking matter. Because I already know everybody that clown that man, right? 9 times out of 10, you ain't got no bitch. You probably watching Pornhub or whatever motherfucking porno site is out there. And no, I'm not finna clear shit up like everybody else. It's porn sites. Motherfucker saying corn, right? I don't have no goddamn filter. Like I said, chances are, if they take the video down, oh fucking well. But I will not, the crazy uncle will not clean up shit for no goddamn body. I'm telling you that right now. Y'all leave that goddamn man alone. Because like I say, a lot of y'all probably ain't got no goddamn woman. A lot of y'all looking like, walking around here looking like straight trolls. Looking like, damn it, I'll bite you. If you don't know what the fuck, damn it, I'll bite you, that is the most ugliest that you can possibly get. Right? Damn it, I'll bite you. Right? So you can look like me. I don't look like damn it, I'll bite you. I like to think that I'm very nice looking for a 53-year-old. And I'm still in motherfucking fantastic shape, right? Don't let this great beer fool you, y'all. I'll take you to the gym, wear your ass out. Plain and simple. So that's my spiel. So with that being said, guess what the fuck y'all get to do? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your big dad, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door across the street, round the corner, Paulus Harris. AKA Crazy Uncle. I'm gonna holler at y'all.